The White Star to be found painted on Second World War vehicles during the latter years of the conflict is a symbol which is undoubtedly familiar to World War II enthusiasts. Few people, however, have ever likely thought about why it was there and why specifically a star. Perhaps unsurprisingly, the star has an American origin, being a symbol much associated with the United States. The first use of the star to mark vehicles occurred during the interwar period, when a white star was painted on a blue circular background with a red circle painted inside the star. Another version was a white star set within a red circle background with a blue circle painted on the inside of the star. When the United States entered the war following the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor on the 7th of December 1941, an immediate problem was perceived. If the purpose of painting symbols on vehicles was to aid identification between friendly and enemy vehicles, then any symbol which was similar to that of the enemy was a non-starter. This brought about the first adoption of the star insignia, which saw the elimination of the red circle in the center of the star, which, from a distance, was the same as and could be mistaken for the Japanese Hinamaru red circle, which was used to mark Japanese aircraft and some vehicles. When US forces entered the North African campaign following Operation Torch in November 1942, the star symbol still proved problematic. It was deemed that, from a distance, depending on smoke and dust conditions, the white star could resemble the German Balkenkreuz, or beam cross, used on the aircraft of the Luftwaffe and to mark German vehicles. From August 1942, US regulations attempted to rectify this problem by creating variations of the star. This included a white star on a blue circular background and, on occasion, a white star against a red circle. The next attempt made to try and ensure that no American tanks could be mistaken for German was for the star to be painted in white or yellow with a 4-inch wide band of yellow or white running around the turret. For Operation Husky, the Allied invasion of Sicily, which began on the 10th of July 1943, the use of stars was reviewed and changed again. The white star was retained, but the 4-inch wide band was replaced by a yellow circle around the star. It was a style of vehicle marking which would be used in the Italian campaign, by which time the circle around the star had become white. At this point in the war, the British were still following what they had done in the deserts of North Africa, which was to paint RAF-style red, white and blue roundels on the roofs of their vehicles as an aid to identification by aircraft. Operation Overlord, the Allied invasion of Normandy, saw yet another change to the white star symbol. The basic design was kept, but the yellow circle was changed to white. Due to how individual units stenciled these symbols on their vehicles, something of a lazy circle appeared, which contained gaps. In addition to this, a white star without any circle was also commonly used. From 1944, the British also adopted the white star fully. Indeed, all of the Allied nations, the Americans, British, Canadians, French, and Polish all used the white star, from then aiding identification immeasurably. The star symbol lingered on after the end of the Second World War. The United States continued to use the white star on vehicles through the Korean War and the Vietnam War, right up until a review was held in the mid-1970s. The use of stars on vehicles was eventually phased out in the 1980s.
Many thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more updates, like and share. You can also help to support the channel at Patreon. Details are in the description box below.